And now join me in welcoming Mrs. Milena Simeoni, a naturopath, reflexologist, and teaching director of the Lumen School of Naturopathy in Italy. Her research focuses on diet, lifestyle, and disease prevention. She created the holistic podalic reflexology method, founded the Lumen Eco Village, and leads the European Salus Initiative while serving on committees that promote traditional European medicine.
Thank you.
You can start.
Thank you. I must read my presentation because my English, for now, is not sufficient for a fluent presentation. Sorry. Good morning, everyone. It is a great gift for me to be here at the 4th World Health Congress in Prague. My heartfelt thanks go to Thomas Pfeiffer, the TCIM, the Salus Network, 10 Forum, and to all of you who passionately share our common goals. Today, I will speak about European traditional medicine, ancient roots for the health and resilience of today's citizens. My aim is to show how ancient wisdom and modern science can engage in dialogue within a new perspective on health. The promotion of health and TCIM, in Italy TCIM, is my life's mission. This is why I devote myself with passion to research, education, dialogue with institutions, and the sharing of this knowledge. I am convinced that health promotion and freedom of choice are fundamental rights of every citizen. Before talking about solutions, it is important to observe the context. In Europe, non-communicable diseases account for around 85% of deaths and are the leading cause of disability. A system based only on treatment is not sufficient. Education and health promotion must become central. In few words, a strong empowerment. Hippocrates taught it is not enough to anticipate disease to cure it. It is necessary to teach health to preserve it. Today, the WHO and public health affirm the same truth. The most effective way to reduce disease is to teach health. With this same conviction, in 2019, we launched the Salus Initiative. It was born from the idea that understanding the link between lifestyle and health is a fundamental right of every citizen. Today, Salus is supported by the European Parliament, 19 members, and the Italian Parliament, 15 members. Salus proposes a profound paradigm shift. It is necessary that practitioners and health promotion motive citizens to a change in lifestyle. A paradigm shift, the always health promotion in the broadest sense of the term, to be placed at the center. Nothing new if you consider that Hippocrates already stated in 400 before Christ. To realize this change, Salus proposes 3 strategies. Link every action to health promotion. Ensure interventions are cross-sectoral and synergistic. Align economic interest with the common good. These principles translate ancient wisdom into contemporary governance. Let us now go deeper into the first strategy, linking every action to health promotion. Hippocratic medicine was structured in 3 levels: Igea, Panacea, Ferro. Hygiene, natural remedies and manual treatments. Just as in Hippocratic medicine, so too in TCIM today, the first step is health promotion. These are the words of Hippocrates about this structure. If you could give every individual and right amount of nutrition and exercise, not too little and not too much, we would have found the way to health. The scientific wisdom of the past finds confirmation in modern research today. Running, at least, lowers mortality for infection by 40%. Consuming 19 grams per day of whole grains lowers it by 20%. Eating 20 grams per day of nuts lowers it by 18%. Consuming at least 500 grams per day of fruit and vegetable lowers it by 31%. Daily chews are effective tools of health promotion. And once again, regarding health promotion, the past already had clear ideas. Hildegarda of Bingen wrote, "The health of the body depends on the harmony of the soul. When the soul is troubled, the body also suffers." Her wisdom reminds us that health promotion comes from harmony between body and soul, between emotion and physicality. This knowledge from the past is now confirmed by numerous high-quality scientific studies, such as those shown in this table. Meditation reduces the severity of respiratory infections by 60%. Yoga lowers inflammatory markers. Faith practices reduce mortality by 36%. Let us now turn to the second strategy of Salus, making intervention transversal and synergistic. The transversal approach to health promotion combines reductionism and holism, the analytical vision and the systemic vision, present and past, modern medicine and traditional medicine, science and philosophy, logical thinking and analogical thinking. This is possible involving experts in modern medicine and in traditional medicine, health and not health professionals, social, educational and community, all focused on the common goal of improving quality of life and making social and health systems more sustainability. In line with what we have just seen, scientific research also acknowledges the importance of this approach. An article published in PLOS Medicine in 2021 highlights that transdisciplinary collaboration is essential to improve health and make systems more sustainable. Once again, ancient knowledge and modern science move in the same direction. This transversal approach finds a concrete foundation in traditional European medicine, which is based on a simple model with a very broad field of application, the tetradic vision. TCIM teaches that both inside and outside of us, from microcosm to macrocosm, everything is constituted by the four elements, which in the human being are represented by the four humors, each characterized by two qualities. Sanguis represents air, and it is hot and wet. Cholera represents fire, and it is hot and dry. Melancholera represents earth, and it is cold and dry. Phlegma represents water, and it is cold and wet. The physiological dominance of one quality or one humor over the others defines the individual constitution. An harmonious quantitative and qualitative relationship among the four humors generates health, defined as crisis. An unbalanced relationship, however, leads to the loss of health, which can manifest as dyscrasia when their relationship is alterated on the quantitative level, or as cacochemia when their relationship is alterated on the qualitative level. These characteristics influence the person in their wellness, symptoms, behaviors, structure, and reactivity. For example, if hot-dry predominates, the individual as a whole will be characterized by this dominance. Pain is violent, stabbing, and increasing rapidly. In continuity with this vision, traditional European medicine has always recognized that health and illness are deeply influenced by lifestyle. The way we eat, move, rest, and live our emotions shapes the balance of the humors and consequently our state of health. Today, lifestyle studies confirm this approach. Daily choices weigh more than genetics in determining health. This is the great principle of traditional European medicine, Mediterranean medicine. Today, for reason of time, I will focus my attention on one principle in particular, the vis medicatrix naturae. Vis medicatrix naturae is the self-healing force inside every living organism. Hippocrates described it as nature's ability to restore lost balance. In traditional European medicine, this principle is central. The role of the professional is to support the individual vital force in identifying, mitigating, and when possible, removing the forces that oppose its natural rebalancing. For example, in case of circulatory problems in legs, collaborating with the vital force means, first and foremost, supporting the organism as a whole, for example, by implementing or harmonizing movement to support the foot pump and the intrinsic and extrinsic muscles, promoting abdominal breathing, which acts as a complementary force to the plantar push. Improving bowel function and reducing abdominal fat, which can act as an antagonist force. Rebalancing the diet and physiologic activity to reduce low-grade system inflammation. Stimulating ASC function to improve superficial circulation and detoxification. Reducing stress, which can hinder and distribution of cardiac output. These are interventions that have each been validated by modern science and that together achieve much more than the simple sum of their parts. Excuse me, I'm agitated, excuse me. Behind physiology, it is the humoral composition of each individual that makes the difference. As Hippocrates said, it is more important to know what kind of person has a disease than to know what kind of disease a person has. This captures the essence of European traditional medicine. The person, not the pathology, is at the center. Understanding the constitution, both genotypic and phenotypic, means recognize each individual's potential and vulnerabilities. This is an ancient concept shared by all traditional medicine, which today enters into dialogue with modern research, particularly with epigenetics and individualized approaches. A simple yet meaningful example is the observation of feces. In the sanguine type, dominated by sanguis, hot and wet, feces tend to be soft, odorous, with putrefactive phenomena and flatulence. Its rebalancing move toward cold, dry. In the bilious type, dominated by cholera, or hot and dry, feces tend to be dry, hard, odorous, and yellowish brown in color. Its rebalancing move toward cold, wet. In the melancholic type, dominated by melancholera, cold and dry, feces tend to be dark, hard, but not odorous. In phlegmatic type, dominated by phlegma, feces tend to be soft, with the presence of mucus and a tendency to stagnation. These are simple observations, yet they allow us to grasp the relationship between the humors and to understand, through and complementary quality, the direction of rebalancing. The way of the complementary is the path to resilience, which is the foundation of health longevity. Restoring the balance of the constitution means introducing complementary stimuli to counter non-physiological dominance. This principle lies at the heart of the health promotion and rebalancing in European traditional medicine. European traditional medicine, by encouraging individuals to step outside their comfort zone, supports constitutional rebalancing and strengthens resilience, fostering an integral development of the person and healthy longevity, as demonstrated by studies of heart rate variability. For reason of time, I want to talk about the part of remedies and treatment of TCIM that my colleague Louis Hutter has already presented yesterday. Lumen International Foundation and Salus promote a research project to enhance health promotion and TCIM. Randomized control trial ongoing, randomized control trial on the effectiveness of naturopathy in migraine prophylaxis, principal investigator Dr. Eugenia Rota. Upcoming RCT on health promotion and TCIM with blood donors with Avis Varese. Salus and Forum TEM promotes research project to enhance health promotion and TEM. Multi-center RCT on pain, health promotion and TEM promoted by Data Salus project. The third strategy shows how it is possible to align economic interest with the common good. But for reason of time, I won't talk about it today. As co-president of the TEM Forum, I am pleased to share with you that after the 3 events held in St. Gallen, Vienna, and Italy, the third will take place right here in Prague. Thanks to Thomas Pfeiffer and the entire ETCIM organization. what is the TCIM Forum and what does it do. The TCIM Forum, founded by Louis Sutter, Christina Thum, and Karl-Heinz Steinmetz, is an international platform and an annual event dedicated to traditional European medicine. It brings together researchers, clinicians, wellness professionals, institutions, associations, and citizens to share evidence and develop common policies. The TCIM Forum advocates for the recognition of TCIM by national and European parliaments, the WHO, and other relevant organizations. It promotes training and quality standard best practices and remedies, as well as integration into healthcare systems and health promotion strategy. As the creator of the Salus project, I'm pleased to share that thanks to the commitment of Federico and many other volunteers and supporters, Nora, che non so dov'è, eccola là, Nora, the first, Thomas, certainly. Since 2019, we have organized 11 institutional events and at the Italian and European parliaments, with the aim of placing once again at the center of the political agenda the great value of health promotion and TCIM, in Italy, MTCIM. More recently, in Italy, we meet with the Minister of Disabilities, Alessandra Locatelli, and the Minister for Sport, Andrea Abodi. Furthermore, for those who may not have had the opportunity to listen to Federico's remarks yesterday, I would like to inform you that we have submitted an amendment to free draft laws, introducing reference to health promotion and MTCIM in several sections, some of which have already been included and or appropriated. Inspired by a phrase attributed to Mahatma Gandhi, I warmly thank you for your attention and take me leave holding in my heart the awareness that together we can be the change we wish to see in the world. Thank you. Grazie di cuore.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Simeoni, very much for contributing expertise.